Hey guys, welcome back to Friend Enemies. I'm Ian, and we are back with more Superman and Lois. Last episode, we have a possible army to be resurrected, I guess, on Morgan Edge. This is found X-Kryptonite, which, after looking into, gave non-Kryptonian, their abilities, essentially. I guess he could be using... I think I already mentioned this. I don't remember, those that lost in the mines or something. Maybe that was purposefully done so he'd have people to experiment on. That wouldn't be missed because they'd be presumed dead already. Well, they would be dead, but he'd be bringing them back to life if this Kryptonite does what he thinks it does, or if it does what he says it does. General Lane's looking into possibly making a contingency plan. I don't know if it's like to take down Superman or Clark, or have somebody to fight in his stead if he chooses to step down. Maybe. He seemed kind of regretful when making the order, so who knows? We still haven't seen Lex in a while. And possibility of new, a new version of Meteor Freaks. So, honestly, fingers crossed for me.
The food stands alone: funnel cakes, fried cheese curds. Oh, the Fishers! Every year they have this sugar bowl stand
so
that makes chocolate bacon. Good.
Eliza's vegetarian, so.
Oh.
Do you maybe want to go together?
Like from beginning to end?
That is how I understand the concept of together.
Sarah, let me just speak for my brother here. He would love to go with you. Eliza. Hey, Eliza, can we please just talk about this? Okay, whatever. Yeah, bye. That didn't sound good.
It appears we've successfully located Lois Lane, Captain Luthor. Are you certain this is the best course of action?
I am. One thing I know for sure about this world: wherever Lois Lane goes, Superman follows.
It's a little different here, maybe. I don't know how it was on the other Earth.
Glad you're back. Yep, got a happy ending.
Your eyes irritated? Yep.
I'll go get the rest of the bags. I need to see you. Now.
Hello? Are you there?
Wow, we just hit the intro? Just now?
Put it back.
Okay.
Our bad. You're gonna be all right, okay? Right now. Show him around my shoulder.
What are you doing, Clark?
Let's pick up that pace just a little bit, okay, buddy?
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. I was gonna see it's frozen. Or there's snow.
Is that frost?
Nope. Really cold soot.
Chrissy, Kyle saw Derek Powell at the center as the fire trucks arrived.
Well, that's 50 shades of suspicious.
We don't know anything for sure yet.
My big reporter energy knows something crazy weird's going on with Derek Powell.
I need you to get his mom and get her to the Gazette right now.
On it.
Miss Lane?
Luthor.
I've been looking for you.
Avengers Initiative?
So what is it you have on Morgan Edge?
Nothing yet, but I think I may have found a way to get a look inside the mines.
Thanks. Doesn't exactly sound legal.
The less you know, the better.
Well, if you manage to dig something up, give me a call.
Any chance this meetup is like a date?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Yes.
All right.
Yes. Of course
Dad,
you can.
Dad.
What? This is what I was talking about. Harvest Festival.
Be cool.
Clark.
If they hear anything else about this stupid Harvest Fest.
I know. A lot has changed, but I promise you, it's all gonna work out.
You don't know that.
I get it. There was a time in my life when I felt just like you.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure. When was that? When you were, I don't know, lifting an oil tanker or maybe flying laps around Saturn?
Jonathan.
No, Dad. I'm not like you, and I'm not like Superboy over there, okay? In this town, it is my kryptonite. I hate it.
I started that fire. If he finds out it was me.
Nothing is going to happen to you. This was an accident.
But if I can't control it.
We can fix this.
She just using him, or is she actually interested in him? Yeah, okay, Luthor, help. Wait, oh, Chrissy! Duh. She's only had the location. Chrissy, be careful.
What is this?
Fortress?
Your father found it in the pod when you arrived. I don't know what it does or what it's for. I just know it belongs to you. And it might be the key to figuring out what your future is.
What makes you think this time it'll be any different?
Trust me.
You gonna die now, boy.
Okay, my
Yo,
dad.
guys, look! It's everybody's favorite kid brother. It's Mr. Charming, baby. Look at this guy.
Hey.
Oh, not now. All right, not now. Whoa, relax. Sarah, hey, look, you need to relax.
Don't touch
hey,
me.
we're just kidding.
Don't talk to me like that.
Look, he's having a really rough day. That's all.
Oh, you're
this
having
is,
a rough
okay?
day? You have no idea what real problems are like. For people who don't come from a picture-perfect family like you all can just get drunk and act like total idiots and think that there's never any consequences?
Wait, Jordan.
Hey,
Jordan.
Sarah,
Hey, Jordan. What?
Look, hey,
What? Jordan. Look, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to ruin your night like that. I'm sorry. It's all right. Just get you some water. Okay? Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh man, these two are too good together.
You've been drinking?
What?
Your dad can smell it. I can smell it. The whole town can smell it.
It's not that big a deal.
Excuse me?
Okay, both of you, call a rideshare and go home right now.
Yes, ma'am. We're going anyway.
Go faster. Chrissy, now is not a good time.
Okay, so Sharon Powell came into the office and I like totally sleuthed my way onto her phone to get Derek's location. She took him to this building where there's this crazy Bride of Frankenstein machine.
Yeah, he heard that. But Clark, we don't know what that kryptonite will do to you. What does Kryptonite X do to Kryptonians?
What is this?
Protect the asset.
What's the asset? Is it just like X Kryptonite? Not bashing, is he? Sorry. Sorry, burning. Dang it.
There's two of them.
It appears so.
Shoot the other guy down, please.
45 degrees southeast in 3, 2, 1, 5.
Is that blue kryptonite? No, it's not. He doesn't have kryptonite, I forgot. Oh, it's red sun energy. Perhaps.
I can help you.
No, you can't. I'm already dead.
Wait!
Jonathan, you have your own path. And it might not feel like it right now, but I know it's gonna lead to great things. All I'm asking is that you give Smallville a little more time. If after that things still aren't working out, then we can discuss other options.
Okay.
Okay.
Softy.
I know.
still trying to process what happened to Derek Powell. I feel so bad for his mom.
Martha Kent was everything this town aspires to be. She was kind, she was generous, and she was always there when you needed her. Everyone in Smallville can remember her sitting right here. Her spirit remains, and she will be right here for whoever needs her.
Why did that get me?
You know about this?
Are you gonna sit down?
I don't know if it's supposed to get me, but it did. Come on, Dogger, dude.
I was so selfish.
Everybody is at that age.
Uh-oh. 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 This is exactly what I didn't want to happen so much sooner than I thought.
It is worth reminding you that this is not the Lois Lane from your world.
Everything about her is the same.
Uh-oh.
Everything except she married someone else.
Come back to me.
I always did.
Oof.
There
Man.
are other variables that you have not.
I'm starting to wonder, man. Uh-oh, what's going? Why is he alone? Why is he alone? Is that Tag?
Tag? What did you do to me?
What? Charlie! Hey, man, wait.
Oh, come on! What? Hold on, let me go back real quick. What was he wearing? It looked like a freaking, X-Men sort of uniform. Which is interesting, considering this is a completely different universe. Wait, is that... Hold on. It's hard to tell, it's really dark right now. It looks like there's like a hawk on the emblem, but I can't quite make it out. Let's see. Okay, well, either way, I wasn't expecting Tag to show up again. Jesus. Okay. Oh God, Jordan's not really in a good spot to grab the signal for Clark, for his dad. Okay, that's I mean, he's obviously not gonna kill him. Is he gonna just let him go or something? I mean, he's asking what he did to him, which wasn't him. It was that he obviously, well, it was kind of him. I mean, Jordan, I'm assuming he probably blew up the a fragment of X kryptonite apparently. And I guess it's not it hasn't killed him the way it did Derek. I wonder why it affected them so much, or affected Derek as so much as to kill him. Did they just purposefully oversaturate his cells with that stuff? Or is it just not compatible? I had to assume that she was just manipulating him. Protect the specimen. Was she just talking about the egg kryptonite stuff? But yeah, Tag or Taj, I think his actual name is. I think maybe a combination of how it was heated or destroyed with Jordan laser vision. Maybe that combination is the reason why he's affected different, or his powers, why he's not dying from the powers. He did, obviously he was having issues with it in the beginning, but I think that was just he was just getting them. He still didn't feel like he was dying from it, like the other guy, Derek. But this guy Tag just seems to be showing super speed and some heightened strength due to it. But I don't know. Other things that are crazy. When Chrissy she took a risk. Like if they found her out, she was done. Like she has no pager like Lois does or the boys. She wouldn't know to call for Superman. Because there hasn't really been a Superman sighting in Smallville, which is smart that he's done. Because I was assuming, he would go there as Superman. I would think it would be kind of weird that Superman didn't show up, but I still thought that's what he was doing. I was like, well, this is gonna be interesting to navigate, considering Superman is normally around around Metropolis. Clark shows up, and then soon after Superman shows up, but instead he was more incognito and took care of it without being seen, took care of the fire. So she has no reason to think he'd be nearby. Even so, like I'm sure they know about his senses, like his hearing, and he might be able to hear that. But I guess she's not as ingrained to just call for Superman, probably. And poor freaking Sharon Howell, man, she had gotten her son back, and then just loses him again, and she doesn't even know why. And I don't know if they're gonna tell her. How do you break that news? I think this was a little more personal. I'm trying to think how to explain this. Maybe a slightly slower episode, but it's not that it's bad. I just like in terms of action, it was just less a little bit, but that doesn't bother me. It just felt a little bit different than the last few. A little bit. It was still definitely oriented around Clark and his family, and everybody dealing with the issues. Like Jordan, the thing with Jonathan, sorry, like normally it would kind of, I mean, it'd still frustrate me, but the thing is with him blowing up, he'd been taking this all on himself since the beginning. Like he's put aside his feelings and the struggles he's dealing with to help his brother, and to kind of basically keep the rest of the family happy, and keeping that, like taking that on and then keeping everything piled in, like that's that can only last so long before you either break or let it out. And unfortunately the whole Liza dumping him, which is kind of like the final straw on that. And that alone, like whenever, I mean, we all remember what it's like being a teenager, whether boy or girl, that whole relationship in high school, how that goes. Especially if you've been together for a year, that's a lot for someone in high school, and that's just something when it's not what's the word, when it's not mutual, it's hard to take, because it might have seemed out of nowhere to him, even though maybe looking at it, it probably isn't, but to him it feels like almost out of nowhere. And he pins it all on Smallville, because it kind of is, having moved there, it's put a distance between them. She's not able to see him, and she probably just she doesn't like having to be apart from somebody that she's with. So, I mean, I don't know how long they've been there, but again, like as Lois was saying, we don't know what she's dealing with, and how hard it has been for her. But yeah, it still sucks, when that kind of crap happens. Adding that again to everything that's going on in Jonathan's life, it's just even more of emotions and sorry, hormones going through it and everything. I like whenever he did interrupt their kind of date, like first it sucked kind of seeing like that, and kind of behaving a certain way around Sarah when he was drunk. After he kind of not scared her away, he caused her to basically storm off. Jonathan could have been pissed. I mean, all this time, and he's finally been able to, go on a date with her, and his brother kind of just tramples on that. But he, like the show again has done a great job with these two in their relationship. The way they care for each other. They tend to put things whenever one's in some sort of distress, the other will put aside their troubles to help the other. And this time, because this was the first time. Well, yes and no, but this is kind of like the first time Jordan did that for Jonathan, and it was cool, and it was cool to see that him kind of take that role this time instead of Jonathan. It was kind of like Jonathan was the younger. Again, I have no idea which one of them is younger and which one's older. Lois did not take that very well. They did take it considerably well though. Like, yeah, she they were both pissed, but they handled it pretty well. Clark obviously kind of seeing what their son's going through. Now, what I wasn't sure if they were like together, but I don't know, like definitely seeing the way when he saw Lois with Clark, with Superman. I'm pretty sure. Does he know Superman? I mean, I'm pretty sure the glasses isn't fooling him. Maybe. He was just mad that she married somebody else. I don't think does he not know that that's Superman? That'd be hilarious. No, I mean, he didn't state that she's with Superman. So if he doesn't know, this these glasses, they protect everything. I am curious as to what Kryptonite would have on a Kryptonian, like, because it gives humans abilities. Would it like boost the Kryptonians, or would it not affect them at all? Would it affect them internally, like not with not any kind of abilities? Would it weaken them? Because I don't recall it saying anything when I looked it up. I don't recall it saying it having any kind of effect on Kryptonians. I don't think that was ever, I guess, dealt with for some reason. Like he's had contact. Kryptonians had contact with all the other kind of Kryptonites, except for Kryptonite, which has had contact with humans. I'm pretty sure. Was it like a red sun rocket? That, because we saw him use something similar with his armor. It wasn't a rocket, but I don't think. But we saw him use something similar before. Is he have like red sun energy blast? I think it was the bomb in the ship. I think. But that's my assumption, because I mean I don't know if the other rounds would have like knocked Clark that like back so much. He seemed kind of taken by that, like worn or weakened a little by it. So that's my assumption. I didn't expect the Clark. I mean, he's kind of sorry. I didn't expect Clark, basically kind of doing being a vigilante. When he was younger. Granted, Clark in Smallville kind of did the same thing. Like when he was the blur and then the red blue blur. Like he was kind of doing that, but he was much older. He was an adult in the city by that point. He would obviously stop the meteor freaks from hurting people. I did that. I did think that was interesting, and that'd be so cool. Like, and it's cool that that's what that was his initial thought. He didn't injure them at all. Like, he just scared them basically. Like, he rushed forward, grabbed the gun from one, just broke it, and then he swatted the bullet away to the side. He didn't really do much else. Like, he basically just used scare tactics to, make them comply, which is very big of him. Like that, some people with that kind of ability, like when they're even trying to help, like trying to stop somebody from committing a crime, they might overdo it a little bit, whether intentionally or not. But I mean, he had some, two of the best parents ever. So, as Lois said, he's not Superman because of the powers. That was adorable. It was adorable and dorky. I'm hoping that Luthor will at least help us against Edge, though, because I mean, even though he's pissed and hurt seeing Lois with somebody else, I hope that won't stop him from maybe helping. Because he was doing it to kind of be close to Superman, but I mean, assumedly he also wanted to be near her and hopefully try to start a relationship with her eventually. I'm assuming. Unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. I mean, he was nearby. Oh, excuse me. He was nearby, ish, the base where Lars was, with Derek. So I don't know if you know the exact location, but he might have been tracking somehow. Little sphere thing that he has, where the AI was talking through. That's not the only source left of the AI, is it? I don't think he would. I'd have to assume he wouldn't just destroy it out of frustration, even though the frustration is based from seeing his wife from another Earth with somebody else instead, who he might realize is Superman. I have no idea. He didn't seem like he was. I feel like he would have been a little even more angry if he had known that was Superman, but I don't know. Maybe he was keeping it actually toned down. I'm a little kind of sad and worried for Kyle, actually, and then just his relationship with his family, because they seemed like they were kind of heading in a direction to try to patch things up, maybe, or it was just at least like a sliver of possibility there. Last episode or the episode before? I think it was last episode. But then his friend, who was his best man, was pretty badly injured, and he's got inhaled a lot of smoke. That might have left some permanent damage. I can't really blame him for going to have a bit too much to drink. But it kind of, I don't know, backpedaled a little bit with the family, maybe. I don't know. He seems to want to maintain his relationship with his daughter. Like, he was trying to reach out to Sarah in a way, or he was reminiscing of what things were like beforehand. And that kind of brought, like, I don't know if it both hurt her and something that she seemed to maybe have wanted whenever she was screaming. She had yelled for him to stop. So I know they're not like the main plot or point here, but like I do hope that things work out for that family. Like, Kyle, as much of a pain as he can be, he's not a bad guy. He wants the best for Smallville, for the town, and Morgan Edge seems like the guy that would be able to do it. Oh man, I'm really freaking tired. Oh my god. Ugh. But if I seem not as interested in this episode, I'm sorry. It's just it's not the case. I'm just really tired. It's been a long week at work today. Like, god dang. Ugh. I don't know. I have a headache. If there are any points you guys want to talk about, or that I haven't mentioned, maybe you can bring it in the comments, and then maybe I'll make like a small video afterwards to kind of address that stuff. But my head's really. I'm gonna try to edit this out for you guys as well. And yeah, it's still a pretty good episode. A little bit slower than the past ones have been, but not necessarily a bad thing. I'm just so freaking tired. But yeah, I'm just curious if they're gonna like go into maybe if he knows that that's Superman, because I mean he knows Superman's name is Kal-El, but he's never referred to him as Clark, so he doesn't know that. So I don't know if he had seen Clark, like in terms like Clark Kent's photos anywhere, or he had seen him about. Like he obviously didn't see. Like it's the first time he's seen Lois with Clark, so I guess it's the first time he's seen him. So I don't know if he recognizes him as Superman automatically. It's so funny if he didn't. I'm hoping things work out for Jonathan. Like, kid's been a real sport, like trying to stick up for his brother and trying to stay strong for his brother, even with the hand he's been dealt. He just seems to get one loss after the other. Freaking one upped on the team. He's basically been benched. His brother's, kind of taken the lead of a sport that he's been, it's been his thing for I don't even know, probably since middle school. Well, as you saw, like, since he was a kid. But, I don't know, I don't think that they would go to the point where he moves out somewhere. And obviously there's the crap that poor Jordan's dealing with. Like, how is he gonna... Is he gonna yell... Maybe he's gonna yell Superman's name? And because he would... I don't think he'd want to yell Clark or Dad, but maybe he would out of desperation. But there's a chance he'd have the forethought to yell Superman help instead of Dad help, or he would say Clark. He would say Dad help. And then friggin' Tag would see that Superman shows up after that, and he's like, "Oh, wait, your dad's Superman." So I give that away. Yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. Sorry for such a probably not great video, but I'll try to make it up for you whenever. Oh my God, this is the last one before. Oh man, for a while. Crap, I just realized. Man, I wish I had been less tired during this one. But if you want to stick around for if you want to stick around for when this comes back, click the subscribe button, and if you want to see any early access stuff we have going on, which again is just one at the moment, working on getting the rest back up, Patreon, you know the deal. See you guys when we see you.